Hello and welcome to today's episode of TSARP. I'm your host, Andrew Weir, and today we have some very special guests from the Meteor Game Studios.
Hi, I'm Star. I am the Chief Executive Officer and a gameplay programmer at Meteor.
I'm Midnight. I program things. I'm a technical director at Meteor.
I am Meta. I'm one of the gameplay programmers in Meteor Studios.
So, you guys are working on a game. It's called Pirate Simulator, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And what's your kind of release deadline when you think it's going to be out?
We're looking at releasing probably around late February if possible. But potentially a bit later or even earlier.
Cool. So you want to tell us a little about the game? You don't have to give any big spoilers out, but kind of sneak peek.
So basically, Pirate Simulator, we were looking to come up with a kind of unique idea for a simulator, kind of separating it from most other kind of copy and paste simulators. But it's essentially just going to be a clicker game where players are on a pirate ship and they have to sail around raiding islands and collecting more crew members to add to their fleet of pirate ships.
That sounds cool. Yeah, it definitely sounds like it can different and not like a copy and paste because those get old and tiring very fast.
Yeah.
I find myself playing for like one day, and then I just like, why am I doing this?
Yeah, they get boring. You just move to the next one.
Yeah.
So what made you guys choose to make Roblox games?
Well, myself, I've been developing for around 4 years, and I've just always had a passion for making various creations on Roblox. And I decided that I was going to start up a game studio with a few mates of mine, and I kind of just started from there.
Meta, do you want to go first or should I?
You can go first if you want.
I can go first? Okay, I'll go
Yeah.
first. Okay. I started programming because honestly, it just seems like it's a fun thing to do, and it's really promising as like a huge job. Like the job growth is insane if you've looked at it.
I started programming because I don't know. One day I was just like, "What's this?" I tried it out. 5 years later, I'm here now. It's pretty fun.
So what made you initially decide you wanted to program and like not go into like design or something like that?
I kind of started off like when I first started developing on Roblox. I initially didn't want to kind of build stuff, but I just started. I kind of fell in love with programming things, and I was just much more proficient at programming than actually building stuff. Plus, my builds are not that good, so yeah, I just kind of stuck with programming.
Okay, when you say design, are we talking like UI and building, or are we talking like
Probably building.
okay? I chose programming over that mainly because it was more brain intensive. It was more complicated. It was something that not a lot of people know how to do, so you kind of stand out from the crowd, etc. And obviously, you get to write English words with a bunch of whack symbols, so that's also fun.
Yes.
No, that's true. It's like put some random symbols. Oh wow, it works.
I still remember my first Roblox game. I still have it. It's like on my old
Really?
profile.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Honestly, I actually started with building for like a little bit. Then I was like, oh, what's this UI? Then I joined one of the Star servers. Then I helped with UI. Then I went to programming. And yeah, I kind of like programming. It's pretty fun. You get to do a lot of stuff.
And so I have a question because a lot of people just use like website builders and stuff. So did you guys custom make your website or did you use some other service?
Yeah, so well, actually, I was the one who made the website, and we just programmed it with, I believe it was React or something. So it's just custom made, not using any website builder.
Cool, yeah. Because, I mean, a lot of people just try to get it done fast and don't pay attention. But, it's a good skill to learn. And one we talk a lot about on this podcast. So, do you guys have any ideas for the future? Other games? You don't have to share them, but
We had a few other projects we were planning to make. I'm not going to share any solid details about those because none of the plans for those are really finalized. But we are definitely planning on having quite a wide variety of games, not just focusing on simulator or games targeted at little kids. We are wanting to eventually possibly move outside of Roblox and start making real world games at some point. But that is by far in the future.
yeah. So, how many team members do you have right now?
I believe right now we have around 25 or so. I am not sure the exact number.
So, like, what's like your daily routine? How do you manage all your team members?
Well, management tends to just have meetings every so often, discuss game plans, discuss like who's going to be working on what project kind of thing. And we like to have constant communication with each team member, although sometimes that isn't the most successful. And we're also using Notion and Trello to help organize things, which are very useful.
Yeah, organization tools are very helpful when trying to manage big teams and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
So, sounds like your games are going pretty well, and you got everything kind of set up and ready to go. So you said you're thinking about February, right, for Pirate Simulator?
Possible.
So, after the release date, are you thinking already about some updates you're going to release, or is that kind of just to be
Yeah, so
planned?
we're planning on trying to get at least like one update out every couple weeks on the game, just to keep players wanting to come back to the game with new features. So hopefully just gonna keep a steady flow of releasing new maps to the game and maybe new items for players to check out.
Yeah, well, it sounds like everything's going pretty well, from
Yeah.
at least from the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, thank you for being on today and talking about your games and stuff you're working on. And maybe once it's released or when you're working on other games, we can meet again and have a part 2 and see how that's going.
Yep, of course.
Sounds good.
Well, thanks for everyone who listened today, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.